I want to tell you about compound interest. It's the most powerful force in nature, so they say. So this is success compound. So this is something that I got my head around, and this was the thing that helped me stop smoking. This was the thing that helped me get my first pull-up. And what it is the little things you do, could be hydrating, eating well, fitness training, or maybe it's something a bit more specific in fitness training, like every time you do the gym, you do 10 ring rows, and that's how you get your first pull-up eventually, because you're strong. Sleeping properly, all of those things compound over time. What does that mean? It means if you have £1 and you get 1% interest on it, the next month you have £1 and 1 penny. If you have another 1% interest, you get £1 and 2 pennies, but 0.001. Okay, because you've got a tiny bit more. So you've got a tiny bit more every time you did the same 1%. And that's what compound interest is. And eventually over time, that's your pension pot if it's financial terms, or if you haven't saved anything, there's nothing. In terms of health, you know, that's you getting your first pull-up, running a marathon, good overall health. Or if you let things slide, if you just have one little 1% thing you don't do, like I don't ever drink water, I only drink Coke, okay? It might not seem like a big deal at the time, or one cigarette, but if you compound that over 10 years, then that's a huge, potentially a big health problem. And if you just didn't do that, or you did the opposite, you drank water, then you've got a benefit. So that is that is compound interest, and that is the power of it. Like 10 years can go by very quickly, or a year can go by very quickly, and you can do something every day for a year, and it can benefit you or not. There's a really good book on this. So The Slight Edge was the book that I read by Jeff Olson. There's also Atomic Habits. Atomic meaning very, very small, but very, very powerful. So that's a really good book. But the thing to remember is progress is not linear. So you're not going to suddenly do X, Y, and Z and see a steady improvement. And that can be a problem, because it can be quite demotivating. So you've got to trust the process. So you've got to trust that these little things you're doing are helping you, and you just got to keep doing them over a period of time before you see the benefits, even though it might be so small you just can't see how that's helping you, and you'll start to see change. Now, depending on the goal, it could take years, months, or weeks to achieve that thing, and don't ever think that anything's staying level, because it's not. It's never staying level. It's always slightly improving or slightly declining. Okay. So that's compound interest. Now, I want you to think about what are the little things that you can do around improving your fitness. It could be something really small, like taking the stairs rather than taking the lift, or walking to the shops rather than driving. Like, those are the little things that will make a massive difference. Or it could be just preparing breakfast, right? One time you miss breakfast doesn't matter, but if you miss breakfast every day over 10 years, and then you have to resort to eating some shit food, then it's going to affect you big time. It can be just like making lunch. Like, those are the little things. Okay, so there's tons of them, but just think maybe 5 things that you can do starting today to improve your health and fitness, and just make them really easy. They don't need to be complicated things. It should be easy things to do, or easy not to do. That's the catch, right? They're easy to chin off, but they're really easy to do. Like, right now, I could do 10 press-ups, but I could not. But doing 10 press-ups would probably make me a bit stronger, and not doing them won't. I'm going to go and do my press-ups now.